I watched Gyampo and Paul the other day.
Hey!
I saw the fly before, so for that particular show, I made sure that I watched.
I know.
Show.
Don't worry, you will see Paul from time to time. Yes.
So is he communicating for NPP or is it an independent communication?
Obviously. I mean, he's Paul hasn't hidden. He said it publicly. He hasn't hidden his sympathies for the NPP. So it's not a problem at all.
Okay.
But
so
the thing
when he
about
shows
Paul,
up on platform, he'll be
the thing about Paul is that
NPP.
he can also be objective, even though he has sympathies. He can be if he wants to.
You can give him that 45% of their time.
Oh, how?
No, and wouldn't you prefer that someone who has openly told you his proclivities, that, I lean right to the political, and then someone that goes to sit there and will be fighting with you that I'm not NDC and the person is on the government payroll and holds a position and is a CEO. Right. I'm sure everybody knows who I'm talking about. Right. I'll spare you the name, but I think those people are more dangerous. Because inherently, you are being very disingenuous with your viewers. We all sit here.
So you are for. Declare your stance.
Yes, so that whoever is listening to you has that ability to discern and know that, these are your biases, so they can then take what you are saying properly. Right. But if you go and sit there and you want to misrepresent yourself, me, I'm neutral, this is that, but you are taking speaking notes from NDC. I mean, who are you playing? Whose minds do you want to play with?
Oh, but journalists are not like that. Don't do that.
I'm not even talking about journalists. I'm talking about some you just want me to name
pundits.
Names. Some panelists, Martin Kpebu and Shippers Authority and Co. You just want me to
Martin
name
is
names.
A lawyer. Don't do that.
Oh, come on.
Martin
Paul
is a seasoned private legal practitioner.
I'm not disputing that. Yes. Paul is a journalist. He could have also said, I'm a journalist and never declare. What I'm saying is, you can sit there as a lawyer, but we all know whose bidding you are. We all know whose playbook you are reading from. And then, I mean, who are you trying to deceive?
No,
we're not children.
The thing about politicians, why is it that as soon as a social or a public commentator's opinion goes against a political tradition that you're affiliated to over a certain period of time, the conclusion that you arrive at is that the person has an agenda?
No, this conclusion I've arrived at is not based on nothing. I'm not pulling it out of the air. I mean, so now are we trying to be told that you can take an appointment? Essentially, we've seen you doing the bidding of this political party over years. They come into government, you are given an appointment, and still you want to insult our intelligence by forcing us to keep the jacket of neutrality on you. I mean, as I said, we are not children. So there's a difference.
Take someone like Professor Gyampo.
He's the one I'm talking about.
No, hold on. Take someone like Professor Gyampo. The last time he publicly responded to this issue about where he belongs, he says he's not NDC.
Yes, that is where the problem is. Or are you not seeing the line? I mean, it's like me sitting here and saying, I'm a pilot. I'm saying what I want people to believe. Whether it's true or not is a whole different ball game. And usually by their acts, you would know them. So for me, I would prefer if you are honest. It makes it easier for people to take your words seriously, because ab initio, you've proven to be an honest. You are being honest about your position. But you don't go behind closed doors. You are dining with these people. You are exchanging ideas. You are reading from their playbook. Then you come and sit here and want to insult our intelligence. That's the whole issue.
That's an allegation.
I think that we are stretching it. This a bit,
right?
Because look, you don't necessarily have to be a party person to share an opinion on a matter. And at the end of the day, if you come into each other's personality and into their thinking and their intellect, there's always this underlying principle of who takes dominance, the state or the private sector.
Right.
And when you look at two political parties, NDC, NPP, that is where the philosophies really exist. Who has prominence? The state executing an agenda, private sector executing an agenda. State execution is NDC orientation. Private sector pursuing, it's an NPP far-right orientation. So people who come from the intelligentsia, for example, they always also have that biases of where they think that the counter should fall.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily mean that the person has to be an NDC person.
Right.
But it's just for your orientation and what the fundamental principle.
So
is.
the point. So are you suggesting that there's a difference between ideological alignment and being a party person? So
but
ideologically,
your ideology determines where exactly you fall.
Yes, but there are people who would say that I'm left of center.
And that is
Okay, but
They're not.
but I'm not NDC. Maybe it's PNC.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe it's CPP.
Yes.
No, that's absolutely fine. And
Yes.
I think the
And I
point
think that is where
the point in all of this
You know,
is
so-
getting lost. There are
Yes.
people like that who are naturally left-leaning or naturally right-leaning,
Yes.
and they speak on things. I haven't name-dropped them here.
Yes.
Some of them have been lashing the MPP for years. I am talking about people that deliberately try to misinform the public. So I know exactly what I'm saying. And
Well,
there's no
as for this, we have to let it pass us because